Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development Minister Thoko Didiza is visiting the Holy Cross Anglican Church in Flagstaff in the Eastern Cape in celebration of its land claim settlement. The church was dispossessed of its land in 1951. It was later transferred to the Transkei Department of Health, which is used as a state hospital. We bring you the latest from Cross Village, Flagstaff, in this live crossing to SABC News reporter Fundiswa Mhlekude. Fundiswa, thank you so much for your time this morning. Tell us, how is the church celebrating?
Thank you very much, Mxolisi. We are at the Holy Cross Mission in the Flagstaff town. The celebrations have already begun. The minister is already here. Community members have come in their numbers to celebrate with the church, because we hear that it was dispossessed more than 70 years ago. And the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has also brought gifts for the community, as well as the Holy Cross School, which is also here. Remember, we have the Holy Cross Hospital, the Holy Cross Mission, as well as Holy Cross School. But with me right now is Reverend Tandukolo Magadla, who's the leader of the Holy Cross Hospital, who's going to be telling us how their land was dispossessed. Thank you very much, Reverend Tandukolo. What were the reasons behind the dispossession of the land?
Good morning, everybody. The reason why this land was repossessed is because it was right in the middle of rural areas. So people claimed that this is their land. Actually, what happened when missionaries came, they sort of went to the king's place to ask for a place where they can build a church, and well, the king gave them the land. Yeah. So in 1911, the king came himself to come and demarcate the place. So the chief then, it was Chief Faku and Chief yes, so King Faku and Chief Zildumi. So they sort of took the whole place to give it to the church since the missionaries came. But when he handed over the church to the missionaries, he had words like this: Pondos, here is your priest, look after him, care for him, and you, priest, please, I would love you to have a hospital for our people.
And what else did you lose besides the land?
Well, a good number of things that we lost. We lost school, which was around here in this precinct. We lost some buildings which were for post office, and some of the places where milk, dairy milk was prepared, yes, and cattle, which were also feeding the hospital. So all those things got lost, and after we have decided that now this thing is done, so we decided now to sort of put a claim for all those things.
And when was the claim lodged?
Actually, the claim was not for the mission. The claim was for Mkambati, because in 1918 leprosy broke out. So the government and the chief decided to hand over another land right at Mkambati, where a hospital was built for the leprosy. So in there, the main things that were there, it was farming, cattle to feed these two hospitals, Holy Cross Hospital and Mkambati Hospital, and cattle which were used in plowing, and people who were sort of cultivating the land and everything. So it was that commotion when Matanzima took over. All those things got lost.
That the settlement is more than 20 million rand. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm feeling so great after toiling, after hard work, because people could not just hand over the land. Yes, there are people who are now staying there who really were very, very, very sort of adamant to take over the land. So now that the government is handing over the check, I simply cannot, I've got no words to...
How are you going to use it?
I'm sure the church has got a good number of things. One of the most important things that the church is going to use, it's social sort of looking after. Yeah. It's going to be.
Thank you so much, Reverend Thandukolo Magadla of the Anglican Church, saying that they did not only lose the land, but they also lost dairy farms and the post office that was here and cattle that were used to feed the community around here, that were used in the production of milk in the area. He's saying that they are very excited because they will use the money to make sure that the community in this area do benefit. It's back to you in studio, Mxolisi.
Now, Fundiswa, it's always good indeed to hear a feel-good story. I know that you just, before we let you go, perhaps, if you can just perhaps tell us, has the minister arrived as yet? And what are the sentiments of the community? I know the Reverend is pretty excited about it. Talk to us about what the sentiments on the ground are, and has the minister arrived?
Yes, the minister has also arrived, and the Reverend here is going to a briefing with the minister as well as other community members. The community are here and they filled 2 tents. They came in their numbers. They're saying they are very excited because they know that they will also benefit from the more than 20 million rand that is being given today, the check that is being given today to the Anglican Church.
Fundiswa Mhlekude, thank you very much indeed for your time.